drinking a drink. Okay. What's up, guys? It's your boy Ethan and my friend Thad, just cannot Thad but he's Bugmaster, and today we are going to react to a horror story 2 videos.
Yep, we are.
What? Wait, hold up. Okay, there we go. Anyways, are you ready?
I guess.
Man, I'm so Asian. Can't see a thing. Alright, this is good. This time I've actually found a good 2 videos to watch. This time we're going to do some commentary on it. So, ready to do this?
I guess.
Alright. Are you loud?
Huh?
Alright. Let's do this. Story number 1. You ready? Alright, let's go.
I guess.
I was annoying my mother when I was around 7 years old. I kept pestering her for something which I couldn't remember now. Probably something stupid.
Why?
Then her demeanor changed. Her expression was of a different person, and she became very still. I asked her what was wrong, and she replied, "You have 10 seconds to run. You have made me very, very angry."
What is that face? What is that face? Okay. I gotta be honest. This one for creepy. This face one for creepiness.
Yeah.
No, you were right. You don't seem jolly. Let me guess. You're in the middle of the night right now.
Yeah, it's 9:10 p.m.
Ah.
Of course, I asked her, "What?" And at first she started counting down, very slowly. And then she whispered, "Run." That's when I started sprinting up the stairs, crying my lungs out. And then she started running after me, trying to grab onto my ankles. I managed to make it inside the bathroom and lock the door. She was banging and screaming on the door like a crazy person. I have never been more frightened in my life. I stayed.
That's actually creepy. Like, imagine your own mother chasing after you after annoying her to death.
Yeah.
It's kind of creepy. I kind of understand this kid's pain.
Locked in there for what felt like hours until she stopped. My dad eventually got home and got me to come out. My mom was acting like nothing had happened at all.
My name is Nicholas. I'm currently a freshman at Syracuse University, which does.
Alright, so before I start this one, I gotta be honest with you, the possessed mom video, that one, that wouldn't top the cake.
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts on it? What are your thoughts on the video?
I don't really have any thoughts on it.
Alright. Something going on?
Just having a bad day.
What? Why? What happened?
Look in the DMs.
Alright, alright.
Yeah, just don't show it on screen. It's just a bit private. Just don't say it out loud. Just say it somewhere in the private chat.
Of course, yeah. Who's this? Is this someone you know, or? Oh. Is it like... That looks normal so far. What's the problem?
Take a look at the private chat.
Okay. You already sent me. Let me refresh my page. Has sent me more than one screenshot, or? What's so wrong about this guy? What did he do?
I'm kind of talking to Mia right now in the DMs, having a bit of a conversation with him. I'm gonna have to send a few screenshots to you just to show you what's going on.
Oh, you want me to look in the private chat? Oh, I thought you meant DMs on Twitter. Okay, let me see it. Oh, okay. 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 I see why. I see. So, can you explain that one thing I saw on Google? I was going on Google today. I was trying to find a bingo image for the next Steely Stevie image drawing, and I stumbled upon your splits as a sticker. Now, did you do this?
What do you mean?
I was going on Google, and I was looking at trying to find a bingo image, and after that I saw a banana split sticker with your splits on it.
Send me the picture.
Okay, let me try to find it again. Because for some reason I'm kind of confused. Have you ever sent any stickers out lately? with your splits?
Yeah, just send me a picture of it in the DMs.
Alright, I'm trying to find the picture. You, so far just found the movie. You. No. No. So far nothing. That's Street Higby splits. Maybe on Google. I'm on the right place where it was shown. Maybe. Oh god. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. Okay. Let me send to you. What the? No, I swear to God, if it's another. Okay, good. No. No, I'm not saying save image. I said copy. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna send it to you right now.
All right.
Okay, this.
Who made this?
I don't know. Someone's planning to make it as a sticker. I kind of find it disrespectful so far since it's kind of stealing your stuff.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check more about it. Let's see. Who is the person that put that on there? Where is it? Break it. I lost it already? Great. Man, it must be stupid. Okay. Nope, I got it. I got it. Okay, let's see who did this. Let's see. Okay, let me go on this website. Alright. Which one was that? I'm trying to find it. Okay, okay, the banana split sticker by Fashion City. Okay, I need to check this out. At least it's $1.37 to buy a sticker like this. So basically, they're stealing your PNGs for profit.
What is this bullshit?
Who's the person though? Trying to click it. Dang it. Fashion City. Should we do something about this? Oh, now it's $2.74. Great. Okay, let me see. Okay, I need to know who this person is. Okay, you. Fashion City. So far. Oh no. Okay, so this person is recently doing other banana splits. Also took your other banana splits PNGs. So he's currently doing this. Uh-oh. Even Matthew Raymond 7 did something. Oh god, should we do something about this guy?
Probably. It's already bad enough that my stuff are being taken.
Your stuff probably. Why would your stuff probably be taken? You make like the.
I meant.
You meant on the Twitter thing. You meant on the. You meant this. You meant the sticker thing. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I just don't know why most people nowadays just steal my crap.
Well, I don't know. I think I recommend you to go on a community post, even or anywhere, to try to, yell out that there's this person that's stealing your PNGs. That could work.
I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna do that.
I'll do it. Okay, I'm going on Twitter first. believe this. Alright, let me do this. On Redbubble, comic named Fashion City. Yep, Fashion City. And he stole. And is. Okay, I'm gonna send the image and bam. Okay, I just tweeted it. Right. Wow. That's just stupid.
I know. And here's one of the screenshots I've been having a conversation with my girlfriend. Just
Alright.
start from the top of where that sticker is.
Alright. Okay, remind me to back away from your place.
Oh, trust me, I will. It's a nightmare here.
Wow. Sounds like Mitch, but worse.
Tell me about it.
Even a t-shirt and a phone case and a dog mat? Even a poster? And a dad hat? And pet bandana? And a pet blanket? And a cat mat?
Apparently.
This Fashion City guy is using that sticker for something profitable. And so far, how many people have bought this? And actually, it doesn't show. Kind of glad. I think it would be madder if who bought this. Most people give it 5 stars. One of them gave it 4 stars. I gave it 1. 150 views. Oh, reviews. As always, great sticker. I loved all the designs I bought. They have the art of that the creators are making is great. Hey, it looks like somebody's impersonating you.
Yeah.
Wait, let me read this. Okay, bot 12, not sure, or 2. Okay, bot 12, not sure to which this request is referring, but I've been happy with all the stickers I've ever purchased from Redbubble. Great quality, great prices, fast delivery. My first order had several stickers where the information had been out of the way, rendering them disabled icons. Okay, before imperfect stickers that arrived a couple of days before they were supposed to. Better than expected. My brother loved it. It had such great quality. As always, great stickers. I loved all the designs I bought. They have great durability, and the art that the creators are making is great. Looks great on a computer. Super psyched about it. Stickers look good and really hold up. Excellent quality, good value for. Excellent quality, good value for money. Dope. Absolutely amazing. Exactly what I wanted. Love it. Great. Nice sticker. Great service. It's great. Etc. Etc. Hold on a second. I'll be right back.
All right.
Alright, I'm back.
Alright.
Ah! Hold on a second. Hold on. Okay, so it's 9:34, so I think I still have time to do one more spaz before we have to be quiet. And this is very fun!
Okay. Yeah. So, where were we?
Oh yeah, video. No, you mean the stickers, right? Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Let me check and see what's on Tweety. Tweety. Still. I mean, fuck. Fuck. My arch nemesis. You mean me? No, I mean him. Hi. So far I got notifications. I meant no notifications. Oh, never mind, I got a comment. No, never mind. Alright, I got the sticker thing solved. And now it's time to begin the Wheel of Madness. Feeling a little bit better now? Since me just talking to you?
I think I'm starting to calm down and feel better, but I'm still not gonna forgive for what that jackass did to me.
Oh, isn't that kind of abuse though? Is it like abuse?
What, him or me?
Him.
Yeah. I just don't know why Matt decides to become an abusive jackass. Just can't with him. Just can't with that idiot.
I don't know.
It's like a mixture of Mitch and Jawbone if they were mixed together and made it even more worse.
God, I do not imagine Jawbone being a dad.
But more of a brainwasher.
Yeah. Let's see. Man, we need to find somebody that makes make songs quick. Damn it, I forgot. I forgot that one guy.
So, what do you think of the new looks on Drooper and Snorky?
I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna start with Snorky. Hold on a second, gotta scroll all the way back up.
Yeah, sorry if I send you too many pictures.
That's fine. Anyway, Snorky. Snorky's good. I like how you added the giant glasses to continue the 2008 one. Or should I say 2009 one with the commercial. So, I see what you did there.
Mm-hmm.
I like the trunk. So yeah, I'd say it's good.
And as for Drooper?
Wasn't his eyes bigger last time?
Kind of. But
Why is it more of an oval shape?
I was just kind of trying to see if I can make the eyes be fully behind the glasses, just to show those eyeballs. I think, almost I don't know, the ones from the movie, but just almost okay, I don't know how to explain this. Let's say it's like Snorky's eyeballs, but they're turned over.
I kind of see. Okay, now I do. Okay, I'll forgive you there. But here's another question. Let me see. Why is Drooper's eye so slack? I can't see a thing.
They're not slapped.
Alright.
And I
I'll try
also
to do it,
did make
Jackie.
the tail a lot more fuzzier.
Oh yeah, I see that. And the hair too.
Yep. And I added the bottom of the legs, whatever's being stuffed in there, almost like similar to the ones with the costume.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
So what did you thought of the image I made for the Stevie photo?
It looks pretty good. I did added a heart on there.
Thanks. Even I like how he did. I'd say I like how Bingo's like making this reaction. Like, Stevie, you. I'm like, why are you doing this? It's like, hey, I'm raising the toast to all of you. I hate you all. It's like Fleagle and Bingo's like, wow, what the? It was not even doing anything.
Seriously, I've hated every minute of working with you assholes.
You're gonna die.
Or I would be like saying this to when I finally move out of this hellhole. Like I would be that kind of Stevie, like but not drunk.
No, what about Chef Pee? He's like, you.
Kind of a little bit of that. I'll try to see if I can fit it somewhere there. Oh look, it's my family members. I was just drinking a toast for me moving out, and I just want to raise it up, and I would say, all of you, all of you. Right. I was already sick and tired of you all in the first place. Even my friends think you suck. I'm never even gonna give you all a chance. Ever. Again. And with that, here's to all of you. I've hated every minute of being with you assholes. And with that, those are my final words. Hope you know the same pain that I had to go through. Like how was that?
That was good, I guess. You. I'm just...
I'm
Oh,
bored. Me too. So, what you do when you got nothing to do? Start calculus? No, cause you dumb. Well, I usually wait till Fleagle calls my name. Bingo! Like that.
My eyes are so fat, I can't see a thing.
Okay, why don't we start the you go as Jackie Chu asking something about Bingo starting calculus and Bingo telling what he will always do every day.
Okay.
Oh look, Banner's being a box again.
Anyways, just to get to know each other, what do you do? Do. Oh, I stopped my line. Hold on, let me retry. Anyways, while we wait for your boss, what do you do? Do calculus?
No.
Cause you're dumb.
Well, let's say I would usually wait till Fleagle calls my name.
Bingo!
Like that.
Oh, you dumb. Take some XG calculus.
And Fleagle also calls Jackie Chu's name.
Becky Chan or something.
Okay, so we'll have to make some hot dogs for the barbecue. So mine again the hot dog buns.
No. Oh, the fly. The fly. Yeah. Did you say fry? Yeah, the fry. But no, I'm just joking. The fly. Like, oh, you mean a literal French fry? A literal French fry.
Okay, that joke is actually pretty funny.
Yeah. Anyways, let's go back watching this vid.
Alright. Seem a little calm now.
Wait a second. I'll be right back.
Alright.
When are you and me are gonna kiss? Hey. Oh no. Oh. Hold on a second, be right back.
Not until we graduate college. Sorry, it's just my sister just annoying the heck out of me. Yeah. You still there?
When you and me are gonna kiss in a role play?
Soon.
Anyways, let's begin. Oh, Snickerdoodle. Gustav's new catchphrase is "Oh, Snickerdoodle." Gustav's new catchphrase. Oh, Snickerdoodle. What you heard was a demon. Okay. Let's begin. You ready?
Yep.
Alright, let's do this. No, we're not going to story 1. We're already going to story 2. Okay. I heard that story 2
My name is
one.
Nicholas.
Oh, hey, whoa. The worst video we ever made. I don't care. Anyways, okay. Okay, let's see. And 3, 2, 1.
My name is Nicholas. I'm currently a freshman at Syracuse University, which doesn't exactly sit in the safest area. I just went through a breakup with my first girlfriend, so I started getting back into the online dating scene. I was using the app Hinge when I found some blonde girl named Stephanie who I really connected with. She also went to Syracuse. We both liked to read, go to the movies, we even had the same sense of humor. I suggested we go on a movie date, and she said she'd love to. She told me to meet her at some specific point near campus, and she'd pick me up. So, around 9 o'clock, I waited on some corner of a normal neighborhood block, waiting for Stephanie. She asked me to share my location with her, so I did. A few minutes later, I saw a car turn down the street and start approaching me. Then it stopped in front of me. The driver rolled down the window. It wasn't Stephanie, though, but some old random guy.
The
He asked what I was doing alone out here, which was insanely weird, first of all. Then I said I was waiting for someone. He asked if I was waiting for Stephanie, and I said, yeah, how'd you know? He said he was Stephanie's father and told me to hop in so he could give me a ride to her.
Okay, that's weird. Why? Okay. Okay, so in his story, he said that his girlfriend that he got in a dating app said was telling him that she will be the one that will drive him to the movies, not her dad. So far, I feel like the dad is actually catfishing him. What do you think?
Or probably being the Mitch.
Maybe. Let's
Look
see.
at him. And he looked a little old to be her father, to be honest. I'm no idiot when it comes to sketchy situations. So I said in a firm voice, why didn't you tell me you'd be picking me up?
Yeah.
He claimed he didn't trust a random guy meeting up with his daughter and wanted to
So
meet
far,
me
you're kind of right.
first. I took another good look at the man and didn't say anything. I simply started walking away in the opposite direction from where his car was facing.
Yeah, there we
He
go.
started yelling, hey, hey, sounding surprised that I was just walking away like that. But I've heard way too many kidnapping stories to know where this could potentially go.
Yeah, he
I heard
knows.
the guy's car moving.
He's like, I'm not done with this. I'm not going to be another person that's going to get kidnapped on the news.
And I turned to make sure he wasn't doing a U-turn to follow me. I breathed a sigh of relief when he drove straight and turned left out of sight. I continued walking down the block towards campus. I got to the corner of the block and was just about to make a turn when I noticed what I was pretty sure to be the same car the man was driving, just parked on the side of the road with the light shut off. I briefly tried looking into the window as I passed, but the glass was tinted. I tried not making it obvious that I was suspicious.
What's even more weirder is that his car is red. Yeah, that's even more weirder because the fact like his car is red. I think we learned something from Richard's job about red cars.
Is that there no good sign?
Yep, they're no good. No good, Karen. I don't know, it's like, first you have the meat, then you have the cheese, then you have the lettuce, ketchup, mustard, mayonnaise. I forgot.
And continued walking. I got a text from this so-called Stephanie person saying, why didn't you get in the car with my dad?
Oh, how did she know? Okay, I'm starting to believe that the dad is actually her catfishing him. I'm sorry. I have to be honest.
Yeah.
I ignored the text and continued walking. I kept looking back to see if the car would move. When I got to an intersection in the road, I turned right and then full-on booked it in the direction of campus. Surprisingly, I wasn't followed. I made it back to campus out of breath and started walking to my dorm building. I felt like I heard footsteps following me, though. I thought maybe I was being paranoid, but when I heard a piece of broken glass being kicked by someone's shoe, I knew I was being tailed. I made a point of ducking down behind a van and stopping to give me time to listen for where their footsteps were coming.
That's actually a good
They
idea.
were a few cars away from me. And I remembered. I never stopped sharing my location with Stephanie, or should I say that man. I saw him. It was that old man. He was approaching from between two cars across from me. He yelled something that I didn't fully understand, but it sounded like he said, come back and I'll take you to her. He had to be like 60-something. There's no way he would catch me if I sprinted. I lost him easily when I ran and made it back to my dorm room. My roommate wasn't there, so I had no one to talk to about it.
Oh,
But when I lay in my bed, I got another text from that man. It was shocking. It said, you're a little piece of fucking shit. You're lucky you got away. I would have strangled your ugly ass.
so it was him. So it was him trying to lure him. Oh God. Okay. Looks like we were right. Cool.
What should he be called? Mitch the Kidnapper?
No, I gotta be honest, that was kind of creepy actually. What are your thoughts on that one? Creepier than the last one?
Probably.
Yeah, I'd say that was pretty good. Like, just imagine that, like, that you were online dating somebody, and after that you came to watch the movies, and after that you see your dad pick up on a car, and soon after, the dad was actually not a dad, but instead a catfisher kidnapping people. That's creepy.
Very creepy.
Let's see this one. What's this one?
I was 13 years old. I had the most isolated bedroom imaginable. Mix that with a wild imagination, and I was often up late at night, scared and paranoid, unable to fall asleep. My bedroom was a separate floor of the house, on the opposite side of my parents' room. They had no way of hearing what was going on in my room. So it was a seemingly ordinary night, with a bit of rain, but not a storm.
Nice.
I woke up and looked at my clock, and saw that it was 2 in the morning. I got an uncomfortable feeling right away, but I didn't know why. I then saw at the edge of my bed, there was a shadow of something roundish just over the head of the edge of my bed. My heart started racing until I realized it was just my hat. I sometimes hung my hat on one of the wooden poles at the edge of my bed, so I calmed myself down and fell back asleep. I woke up again around half an hour later and was again startled by the sight of the shadow at the end of my bed. But after my brain started to fully wake up, I remembered it was just my hat again. This process happened one more time that night, probably another half hour later, and once again, I was startled by the sight of the shadow.
So basically, so far this kid is afraid of his hat.
Scaredy hat.
He's a scaredy hat. He's scared of a single hat. I find that funny. Alright.
I was getting thirsty, so I reached my hand down to the side of my bed, looking for my water bottle, but
Alright.
I instead found something else.
Alright, what is
My
it?
hat.
Wait, what? So that, okay, one, either the kid was just hallucinating, and that's probably a second hat that he has. Or two, what do you think? Is a man under his bed?
Mm-mm.
Me neither. Let's check.
That instant, I felt my heart drop into my stomach, as I almost fell out of my bed trying to turn the lamp on. The light revealed the face of a man, peering over the edge of my bed, staring right into my eyes. I let out the highest pitched scream a boy could possibly produce, and ran straight past the man and down the stairs of my room. I felt the man try to grab me, but I managed to open the door and run to my parents' room to get my dad. My dad got the baton from under his bed and raced to my room, but he was too late. When we got back to my room, the window was wide open.
Wow.
Apparently the man jumped out onto the patio roof outside my window.
Good. I'm kind of glad. Like, wow. Honestly, I'm pretty sure he already knew this would happen. Like, obviously the kid doesn't have his hat, and after that it was a guy. But here's the real question. Why didn't the guy kill him when he was asleep? Like, that's more weirder since he was he asleep for the past few hours?
I actually have no idea.
Yeah, because, like, it reached 2 a.m. and then 3 something. So the man must have, like, waited for some time. Probably he knew the kid was going. Probably he was waiting. I have no idea.
Yep.
1, it's a homeless guy. Or 2, it's their landlord coming for the house payment. And after that, the dad was like, "Nope, I'm not paying for the house payment," and he ran off.
Give me your house payment, okay?
And after this, Dad, don't worry, good platoon. Dang it, he left. Who was that? It was the landlord. He's trying to kill us for not giving him his house payment. Well, but overall, this is kind of creepy too. So that's cool. Oh crap, his landlord.
I was a cop for 30 years. I retired at the age of 50, so of course I had some weird calls. But I'll never forget the night that me and my partner Steve were called to respond to a domestic abuse report. The call was made by a neighbor. These calls were never really a big deal. It usually gave us something to do during the night. Not that I enjoy dealing with couples fighting and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So we arrived at the house. I still vividly remember the address, and I remember the door was left wide open. The second we stepped inside, the strong scent of marijuana filled our lungs. It was everywhere. Not just marijuana, though. There was the strong smell of chemicals, which we assumed was either meth or cocaine. We made our presence known by asking for the couple to come out into sight.
Come on.
A thump from the upstairs gave away their position. Steve had his hand on his holster, ready to pull his gun. But me? I wasn't nervous yet. Steve told me to move quietly up the stairs. We normally listen to each other, so I humored his paranoia. There were 3 doors, 2 open and 1 closed. The closed door led in the direction where the thud in the ceiling was. I banged on the door before swinging it open myself. The smell was the first thing we noticed, then the body. The body was very obviously rotted. We knew even in the dark. We pulled our guns. Steve turned on the light. I told him to scan that room while I scanned the rest of the house.
Okay, so far 2 policemen got a call, going inside this house, doors wide open, see a dead body, marijuana. There's drugs addicts. There has to be drug addicts in this house. Has to, obviously. Obviously some drug addicts. Alright? Like, come on. Marijuana. Like, one, either the person died from marijuana, or 2, people broke in, and after that, I don't know. I have no idea. What do you think?
Hmm.
Me neither.
I was shaking all over now. I hated my job at that moment. I wanted to run back to the car and leave, for I was sure I could die at any moment. I found my hand to be stuck on the doorknob until I finally had the balls to turn it and push the door open with force. I turned the light on, but there was nobody inside. It was a disturbingly tiny room. No windows and no furniture, except for a dirty old cot. Steve suddenly screamed, and I rushed across the hall to see what was going on.
Crap, what's going on?
There was some shirtless guy laying flat above one of the dressers in the room.
What the hell? Why is there a guy laying down on a dresser? Bruh.
What the what?
Even I'm confused. Okay, let me guess, that's one of the drug addicts.
We had him at gunpoint, yelling at him to come down, when something grabs my ankle and
What
tried to
the
pull me to the
hell?
floor. There was a hand
What?
coming from under the bed.
What?
I stomped on the arm with my other foot and pulled out a frail, trashy-looking woman
Bro,
who was obviously baked. I cuffed her, and Steve cuffed the man. We were on our way outside with the 2 crazies screaming.
Wait, I just
Cuffed
saw
her,
something.
and Steve cuffed the man. We were on our way out.
What's up there? What is up there?
What in the...
That's someone with a knife. Crap.
Knife man!
Outside with the 2 crazies screaming at us, but we had one final surprise coming.
I knew there was a drug. I knew that. I knew there were drug addicts. Obviously, the smell of marijuana. Okay. I think those 2 killed that person probably. I don't know.
Some psycho from upstairs started screaming, charging at us down the stairs with a knife raised in the air.
It was him. That was
Steve
the guy with the
reacted
knife.
just fast enough to save my ass by 2 seconds, shooting the guy dead. This was a crack house. Somehow none of the neighbors could smell anything suspicious.
Obviously, it's...
The dead woman on the bed was killed by the man of the 2 we caught, who admitted to killing her due to lack of payment.
Payment? Okay, let me get it straight. They're the one that this person ordered the drugs. After that, those 3 killed this person and lived in this and stayed in this house that way, so nothing bad. I have no freaking idea. What?
How does that make any sense?
I don't know.
The man
Either it happened like recently. Then again, this body looks like it was there for some time, but then again, I have no idea. This looked like something from a few weeks now. Weeks or days, I have no idea. So probably those people stay there for a few days. I have no idea. That's just a guess.
The woman on the bed was killed by the man of the 2 we caught, who admitted to killing her due to lack of payment. The man was sentenced to life without parole. The woman was sentenced to 30 years. Steve says he never felt bad about what he did. He says he just rid the world of one more piece of trash.
I'm kind of glad. Like, come on, he was about to kill you guys. Like, you had to use self-defense. You gotta shoot the guy one way or another. Like, who cares? Like, he was a drug addict. He was staying in somebody's house. So what do you thought about that story so far?
Honestly, off.
very off. I'm confused why those crackheads were staying in that house. Were they all living together and one of them like didn't pay them or something? I have no idea.
Me either.
Like, I'm confused.
It was prom night, in the place where the prom was being held in a big lodge in the middle of the countryside. The prom was going pretty well. I snuck outside to have a cigarette. I stood outside around the back of the building. I lit my cigarette and enjoyed the view of the countryside. As I was looking around,
Wait.
view of the
Wait. I see someone right there. I see someone
Who
right
is
there.
that?
I don't know.
countryside. As I was looking around, I noticed something in the distance out in the field. It was a figure walking toward the lodge. I kept my eye on the figure as I was smoking.
Oh yeah, he is running.
At some point, the figure must have noticed me because it stopped.
Oh yeah, he
Then it
noticed.
started running toward me full speed. Getting closer and closer. I could see it was a man. A crazy dude sprinting really fast with long gray hair.
Oh crap,
Tearing
it's Carl.
up.
Is that Carl? It's Carl.
Looked like a hatchet.
No, it's actually it's Bingo. It's a human version of it's an old man. It's Carl as Bingo. I don't know.
The guy seemed to be smiling, but angry at the same time.
That's obviously Bingo.
I dropped my cigarette and I turned around to go back,
Wait, you
angry
dropped
at the
your
same
wait,
time.
Hold on.
I dropped my cigarette
You drop your cigarette with 2 fingers. you drop your cigarette with your 2 fingers that you only have. That's just sad.
and I turned around to go back inside, but the door was shut behind me as it was a fire exit and only opened one way. I started banging on the door, screaming for someone to let me in. It was too late to run around the front of the lodge.
Obviously, he's
The
running.
insane man
Yep.
was too close, so running wasn't an option. I kept banging on the doors, but I was thinking I wasn't going to be heard as the music was playing loudly. I was thinking I was about to die. Just before the man got close,
Oh
the
crap.
fire escape door opened with my friend asking what's going on. I quickly pushed her back and I scrambled inside. I also slammed the door shut right behind me. As soon as the door closed, I pressed my ear against it and I tried to listen to see if the man was still there. All I heard was heavy breathing. Then I heard footsteps walking away on the stones. I told my friend about what I just saw, but she didn't believe me. She said it must have been one of the guys playing a prank on me, but I know what I saw. I couldn't enjoy the rest of the prom after this, knowing there was a crazy man out there. Luckily, nothing happened the rest of the night, but I always worried about whoever that man was. He saw my face. And if he saw me again, what will happen?
Okay, so what do you thought about that story? Oh, Adam's muted. He might be right back.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What was this old guy's deal?
I have no idea. I have no idea what the guy's deal was at all. Like, all he was is like, I'm gonna chase somebody down with my axe.
One night,
I'm gonna kill them because I'm insane and I came from a farm. Okay, either there was a farmer and he's like, get out of my property, and he just runs towards the guy with an axe like, get out of my property. Or 2, it's Bingo, but disguised as an old man.
Wait, why is Bingo in this?
Oh no, the narrator said that he was like mad but also happy, and his teeth was showing. I was like, Carl turned into. Remember when he said Carl was brainwashed by Bingo? He probably came back to life and then grabbed an axe and turned into Bingo.
A bingo clown.
Bingo brain, the bingo cult. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, these are gonna be this is the last video.
Alright.
Right.
One night when I was decently drunk after leaving a bar, I started messaging people on Tinder. Some
Tinder!
I have Tinder!
Oh.
girl named Alicia had messaged me,
I need a
so I
dating
messaged
app.
her back. She answered almost immediately.
Yeah, that's Alicia. That looks like a girl, right? That looks... I'm joking, it looks like a guy.
Asking what I was doing that night. I said I was just leaving a bar looking for someone to hang out with. She wrote back, "You should come over and smoke." I said, "Yeah, send me your address." She sent back her address promptly. It seemed like the quickest, easiest, most ideal Tinder match a guy could ask for on a Saturday night.
Alright,
I
that's
called
good.
for an Uber to drop me off at that address. The driver pulled up in his Honda, and I got in the front seat. Usually I would get in the back seat, but I was decently drunk and feeling extra social. The driver seemed cool. I was honest with him about where I was going, telling him I was about to meet a girl from Tinder. He laughed and said nice, and started going on about his stories meeting girls as an Uber driver and such.
Alright, at least this guy and the Uber driver is talking with each other.
On the way there, I asked Alicia for her number, and she gave it to me. I started texting her, and she gave normal answers. When we got to the house, the driver said the house seemed familiar to him.
What was that?
We got to the house.
Wait, what was that?
The driver said the house seemed familiar to him.
Holy crap, someone was peeking. Someone's peeking through the window.
Had to admit it
Oh god.
sketchy since there were no cars in the driveway and the lights were off. He told me to be careful. I thanked him and said goodbye, and he drove away down the block.
And
stopped
driving
near the
away,
end, I'm guessing setting
driving.
up his next ride. I walked up to the house and tried to ring the bell, but I didn't hear a bell from the inside. So I knocked on the door. Then I tried calling Alicia. It went to voicemail after one ring, but she texted me right after saying it's open, come inside. Then there was a knock at the window, which almost gave me a heart attack. I looked at the window, and even though there were no lights on inside, I saw the blind was slightly lifted. Someone was waving their hand on the other side of the window. Before I tried the door, a number not saved on my phone started calling me. I assumed it was Alicia, so I picked up. But instead of hearing the voice of a girl, I heard the familiar voice of my Uber driver. He ordered me in a very concerned voice to walk away from the house right now. I then saw the Uber driver's car pull back up in front of the house. He told me to get back in the car. I hung up the phone and listened to him. As soon as I got in the car, he drove away from the house and told me that the house was vacant. In just the previous month, someone had been lured into that house, robbed, and murdered.
Oh crap. So basically this guy been also catfished. Oh crap.
Every single video is about catfishing.
Yep. Like there's a fish. Okay, so basically what I'm seeing right here is that there's a guy that's into cats, but then he got fished because he was horny with some lady. And I thought the lady turned out to be a man, and then he wanted to be gay.
Yikes.
I'm joking, but you guys know what I mean.
Yeah, well, I'm not a gay person myself, but I will at least respect it.
Yeah, but it's funny. I see this is kind of like your generic horror story, but the part of like they lure people in, kidnap them. Okay.
It was a story that likely could have been similar to my own had I stepped into that house.
Yep. You were close to die, buddy.
A Redditor who says he was about 12 or 13 was spending the night at his friend Michael's house, goofing around with a Ouija board with Michael and his sister.
Okay, a Ouija... Okay, so, the Ouija board. No, wait, hold on. Sorry about that. Okay, so...
The Luigi board?
Yeah, so these stupid kids are playing with the Ouija board. I don't even know why you keep doing that.
Man, why is it even called Ouija board?
I don't know, is it about the Ouija? I mean, Ouija! You know, Ouija from Mario.
Seriously. Man, for the people who made that, they really need to pick a different name for it.
And they really need to stop playing this game because it really does summon demons. Like, who would ever want to play with the Ouija board?
Probably a bunch of dumbasses, I think.
Literally.
In their
So let's
basement.
just see this.
They were just kind of scaring themselves, moving the planchette around for fun, not taking it very seriously,
Yeah, that's
when
nice.
they got a rather disturbing message. They asked the question, "Where are you?" And in response, the planchette started spelling something. I-C-A-N. It continued on until it spelled out the sentence, "I can see you through the window." The three kids laughed, thinking one of the
Bruh.
others spelled out the
That's not funny.
phrase. There was a small window in the basement room where they were, and just the backyard and woods past the driveway were visible through the window, though it was much too dark to see anything outside. They all looked at the window anyway as a kind of natural response, and as they did, they heard that sound.
Oh, that's creepy.
Yikes.
Stomach-churning sound of someone or something from outside in the dark backyard at 11:30 at night viciously knocking on the basement window. Being the young kids they were, they all screamed until Michael's dad came rushing downstairs. When they explained what happened to his dad, he took them outside with the backyard lights on to search for anyone who may be lurking around.
Why did the dad let them play with the Ouija board? Like, why did they let them play with the Ouija board?
Probably because he's a freaking drunk idiot.
Maybe he kind of does look drunk.
Like Stevie.
Wait, look at this. Blue, red, and green. No wonder they're stupid idiots that keep asking random questions that lurks them into the demise since there's a demon teaching them stuff. We're gonna learn about the Ouija board. Ouija board, Ouija board, Ouija board.
What is this,
You guys-
DHMIS?
Yes, obviously blue, red, and green. And I'm pretty sure that's Roy.
As soon as they told him about what the Ouija board said, Michael's dad suggested they go to bed.
No,
That was
not go to bed. Destroy the freaking Ouija board. I mean, destroy the freaking Ouija board.
Destroy the damn game.
Yo, why? Just tell him, it's like, go to bed. Is it because you don't believe in the supernatural? At least destroy that thing. Wait, is that someone through the window? Is that someone down there? That's someone, isn't it?
Probably one of the demons. Probably one of the demons.
Obviously, see, they should have destroyed the Ouija board.
They stopped believing what the kids had said.
Whoa, that actually scared me.
Yeah, same here.
Okay, I gotta admit, that story was stupid, but it actually had a good jump scare in the end. That actually had a good jump scare. So I'll
Yep.
give it points for that.
Yep.
All I can say was that these kids were stupid, the dad was stupid, but
Yeah, and I have no jokes for the jump scare. That was a legitimate scary thing.
yeah, but all I can say is that probably the dad was the one that hired a demon to scare the kids, maybe, because he's a drunk a-hole. He's like,
Yep.
He's like, okay, demon, I want you to scare my kids that way so they can learn the lesson not to play with the Ouija board. All right, sure. How much are you gonna pay me? $10. Throw in a lollipop and you got yourself a deal.
Have you ever gotten an uneasy feeling staying in a hotel room, especially by yourself? Likely not, and I also doubt you've ever been in a hotel room by yourself. But when I was a kid, I always got scared sleeping in hotel rooms. I would always keep looking back at the dark corners of the room every 20 seconds, thinking there would be somebody standing there. My
Why?
fear not only drove me
Then lock the door, kid. Lock the door in your hotel room.
Lock the freaking door.
Really?
crazy, it drove my parents crazy, as I would always insist that I would sleep between them until I was around 9 or 10 years old. Anyway, eventually I had to grow up, or at least give off the impression, and started sleeping in my own bed or sharing the bed with my sister. Now I'm 24 years old, living on my own, and have to take a lot of business-related trips for my job. On one particular out-of-town trip, I was staying at a Comfort Inn in North Carolina, with all the expenses paid by my job, of course. I was in the area for a meeting with an office in a different town, and the inn was my home for the night. It was across the street from some big car dealership That's all I remember about the surroundings. Anyway, I was off the next day, so I could look forward to just relaxing in the hotel and watching a couple movies. I was ironically watching the first Saw movie, and I swear, during the scene where Adam was hearing sounds in his apartment, my childhood paranoia started to come back for a bit, as I thought I heard little crackling type noises coming from inside the closet.
Obviously, if you hear a noise that's in there, besides you just ignoring it, check it out. Wait, actually, let's see what happens, Pete. I think he's gonna check it out.
Mm-hmm.
Being 24, I told myself that I had to get over this nonsensical childish fear. I simply raised the volume on the movie and tried to ignore it.
No!
I popped 2 sleeping pills into my mouth so that I'd find.
If you get your sleeping pills, go to sleep, and after that, turn the volume up on your TV. There will be obviously they'll make the person have a much more easier advantage to kill you, bruh.
That's stupid.
Why? Always listen to your instincts. If there's some noises going on, check it. Check what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Finally get some shut-eye. That was when the crackling noises became apparent again. It wasn't constant or anything. It was just like once every minute or so I'd hear this crackling type noise that I just can't describe coming from the closet. It wasn't happening too frequently to really bother me, and the sleeping pills were knocking me out at that point, so I was out within like 10 minutes. The next thing I remember, I woke to the sound of cloth being rustled around. I sprang to an upright position, but it was literally too dark to even see within a few feet in front of me. After I flipped on the bedside light, there I saw somebody dressed in all black with a hood over his head. Probably.
See, that's why you should have checked the closet when you were watching the TV.
Moron.
Come on.
Probably 6'5", 250 pounds, rummaging through my bag.
Push him, punch him or something.
I screamed at the top of my lungs, and in response, he fled the room.
Oh no.
He had stolen my wallet and my watch, but he had also created a lasting memory that only digs deeper into a very large childhood fear of mine. I have never heard a story about anything like this on the news or anything. So for something like this to happen to a person like me, somebody who had such an odd, specific fear as a child, was simply catastrophic to me.
That's why you should always check the closet if there's noises in it first, before just running up your volume. That's the lesson, kids. Listen to, go look around the place before you watch your TV. Because if you hear a noise in your closet, do not think it's the video you're watching.
Mm-hmm.
What's the story now?
A few weeks ago, my girlfriend and I were sleeping together when I woke up to her saying, "What are you doing?" She sometimes talked in her sleep, but this sounded so coherent and urgent that it jolted me awake, and I asked what she was talking about. She then woke up and said she thought she saw someone at the end of the bed. Thinking it was just a dream or a semi-awake hallucination, we thought nothing of it.
Okay, one.
That's odd.
Yeah, okay, either one, she's dreaming about the future and a guy on their bed or something, and she said, "What are you doing?" Or two, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's that. That's my guess.
Yep.
Went back to sleep. About an hour later, I woke up and saw someone standing at the edge of the bed.
I knew it.
With the sheets wrapped up and twisted around their neck.
I knew it.
I didn't know what to do, but the first thing that came out of my mouth was, "What are you doing?"
Your first thing was there's just a guy in your bed. What are you doing?
I'm sleeping with your wife.
My girlfriend then woke me up. I had been dreaming and had the exact
he was dreaming?
Same dream that she did and said the exact same thing.
That is weird. Okay, that's a twist. But that's kind of also funny too. It's You and your girlfriend are sleeping. After that, she just talks while you sleep. What are you doing? You wake up like, what? What are you talking about? Huh? What? Yeah, sorry, I was just dreaming. You know how I am, talk while I'm asleep. Oh yeah. 1 hour later, just dreams about some guy in bed. And you just look at him. What do you do? Wait, what are you doing?
Oh no.
And after that, you wake up. Huh? Oh my god, Mia, I had the same dream as you. What do you mean? You mean that guy on the bed? Yeah, and we asked the same thing. And both of you just say, what are you doing? And after that, the guy gets up out of the bed. He's like, I was sleeping with you guys while you guys were asleep. Well, since you woke up, you broke my cover. After that, it's like you and Mia. Oh, Drooper.
Or it's like when Hootie and Yuka were sleeping by themselves until they heard a noise and they turned on the light. As they saw Bingo with an axe, as Bingo's like, "You girls heard the noise too? I'm sleeping with you too." Something that's based off of the Thomas Sanders video.
I see. Also, I feel like you should make some sort of Banana Split series where the Banana Splits has to deal with some horror stuff. I don't know. Like, besides the Banana Splits being a horror movie, what about the Banana Splits series where the Banana Splits are dealing with horror stuff, but it's not elemented on them being horrifying, but instead they're horrified, kind of like Scooby Doo, kind of like Scooby Doo.
Like a parody of Scooby Doo.
Yeah, but besides them doing a mystery thing with that mystery truck, it's just like some paranormal, creepy people. I don't know. First idea with me and Jimena. Me and Jimena had this idea with a creepy neighbor that killed his daughter, and then after that used them as cupcakes and cooking and giving it to other people. As like the neighbor's new recipe was Jimena, and she had to like frickin' expose him to the cops, and they have banana splits. So besides the banana splits being creepy, there's people around them that's creepy.
Mm-hmm.
So anyways, I'm thinking of doing some sort of banana split short where it's like Hootie and Bingo's like, what are you doing? I feel like doing that.
Yeah.
Should I do that actually?
Probably.
That sounds funny, honestly.
Like there would probably be like two versions, like probably like when Hootie and Bingo were sleeping till they turn on the light to see a Trooper with like a giant hammer until Trooper's like, "You fellas hold on noise too? I'm sleeping with you too." And any other is like, "Trooper, what are you doing?" Finding a riot. It's sneaking around here, and I'm trying to bash it.
Oh yeah, that's funny. I prefer the other one. What about like, okay, so Hootie was dreaming about Drooper being in there. It's like she's like, "What are you doing?" Bingo wakes up. What do you mean, hun? Oh no. What do you mean? Yeah, let me guess. No dream. Yeah, just like some sort of guy on her bed or something. I don't know. Let's just go back to sleep. After that, Bingo wakes up. He sees Drooper standing on top of him. What are you doing? How about he wakes up? What the? Huh, that was weird. What is it, Bingo? Oh no, I was dreaming about a Drooper on top of our bed. Huh. Let me guess the same word? Yeah, like, what do you do? Wait. Well, don't worry, guys. I'm just sleeping with you guys. Wait, what are you doing?
Like,
Just sleeping in the middle.
That has to be a meme.
That has to be a joke. Yeah, okay. As much as this was trying to be scary, I kind of found it scary with that person right there. This person right here.
Neck.
Right there. That was indeed creepy. Yeah, I gotta admit that was indeed creepy. But I can't help but laugh at the title of this chapter, saying, "What are you doing?" Those two couples like, "What are you doing?" It feels like the Thad and Poppy scene when Fleagle destroys Thad's phone. He's like, "What are you doing?"
Yep.
I can't help but laugh.
Yep.
It's kind of creepy, but you can't help but laugh at the funny title. I'm doing that. I gotta do that.
You go, man. You go.
I'm going to do that. That's the next video. What are you doing? Like, what are you doing?
I'm sleeping with your wife, Bingo.
Well, what is it, Bingo? What is it? Oh no, Big Gerbil, we're sleeping with a. Is there something? Oh my god, that's weird. Have that just Gerbil in the middle. Yeah, I know, right? And have the Bingo and Hootie just like, what are you doing? I'm just sleeping with you guys. Okay. Wait a second.
Until Bingo asked the reason why, because Drooper said that there was a rat in his bed and he got scared and he decided to sleep with them.
Like, there was a rat on my bed, so I wanted to sleep with you guys. Why couldn't you sleep with Fleagle? You.
I'm not gay, Bingo.
Well, you kind of are gay since you're sleeping with me. Well, you have a wife.
Does anyone have three-way?
What do you mean? A six-way? Hmm?
What do you mean?
Just
Hey,
continue
here's a
with the
thing,
next story.
Drooper. What are you doing?
I don't know. Let's continue with the next story. Oh my god.
When my friend and his little brother were younger, they shared a bedroom. They are some years apart, but his younger brother was born with a multitude of different health issues, including multiple sclerosis, and he's confined to a wheelchair and cannot care for himself.
Wow.
To keep an eye on him overnight when his parents couldn't, they shared a bedroom. One night, my friend randomly woke up for no particular reason and happened to glance over at his younger brother, but noticed something very startling. A man was looking in through the window behind his younger brother's bed. The first thing my friend did was jump up and turn the light on, and then ran into his parents' room to tell them what he saw. When his parents came back into their room to investigate, his younger brother was having a seizure in his bed.
Oh, that's creepy. That is creepy.
His family members say it was his younger brother's guardian angel standing in the window that night.
Yeah, that was his guardian angel staring at him with the face like that. He was like, with the dark shadow. Yeah, that's an angel, all right.
Since when? Okay, may I ask, what is a guardian angel?
A guardian angel is kind of like an angel that's by your side. It's kind of like Jiminy Cricket with Pinocchio, like your conscience, like telling you right and wrong. Like it's always there by your side.
Oh.
That's a guardian demon.
Huh.
He's here to kill you.
You really are a Christian.
For you.
My friend believes it was death.
Yeah, it was. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna kill you. I'm killing your brother. But yeah,
What?
that was kind of creepy, so gotta admit, that was creepy.
Yep.
But I can't help but just this guy staring there, just there.
Behind his...
He's just right there, he's like staring at him. You're gonna die. After that, he's like, oh my god, he killed him. It's like the parents think, oh, that's a guardian angel. That's
or even better, if they were like, what are you doing? I'm sorry, I can't help it with that joke.
Oh god. It's like, what are you doing? No, the parents see this guy looking at him as he's dying. The parents don't look at him, the parents don't look at their son, but they look at him. What are you doing staring at our son that's dying at the moment as we're not doing anything at all?
Oh my god.
That's dark humor.
Tell me about it.
Dear God. Okay.
Oh man, I get the feeling that joke is never gonna get old.
What are you doing?
I was the only one home one Saturday night. I was sound asleep in my bed. I woke up and heard Siri on my phone talking.
Siri.
I turned it off, figuring it was just a glitch, and went back to sleep. An hour later, Siri woke me up again. I was a little freaked out now. Siri was responding to a strange sentence, "What that found for us." And Siri's response was,
The answer is Thursday, July 4th, 1776. It was freaky as hell, but I still ended up dismissing it as a glitch. One more time, I woke up to Siri speaking. This time, the sentence that Siri was replying to was my full name, and her response was, "Here's the info for my name." At that point, I ran to my parents' room, locked the door, and slept in there. I still have doubts of whether it was really just a glitch.
Uh-oh. So Siri was a human this entire time.
Unless if that was from Simulacra.
Maybe. I don't know. That story was kind of a little bit bland.
And by the way, do you even know like Simulacra?
Nope.
Well, that is an actual game. It's something about a person going missing, and you find their phone, and you try to do an investigation of where that person is.
Oh, I think I heard of it before. Isn't it kind of like with that one girl, right? That's in that phone.
Yeah.
Okay, I think Game Theory made a theory about that game once. I think, right?
Did he though?
I think I don't know. I think I might be talking about something else. I have no idea. Like you're just like a detective with a phone. I forgot. I forgot what the theory was. I forgot. Thumbnail was a girl with on a phone. That's what I know.
Should we do like a reaction video of someone playing Simulacra and see what our thoughts on it is?
Maybe we should do that tomorrow though, cause like it's already dark.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, sure.
So
we can do it tomorrow.
I'll probably send you like a link of like a full gameplay of that game, and we'll see what our thoughts were. Because I actually do remember playing Simulacra on my actual phone.
Ah, all right. Anyways, let's see this story. Story number 7. There are 7. Who's claiming? Who gave motherfucking claiming? Who claiming? Who's claiming? Who motherfucking claiming? I want to know who claiming.
Hang on.
All right. Anyways, meanwhile. Oh yeah, we got one notification on the phone. All right, you're back.
Yeah, I'm back. But
Okay,
yeah,
let's go.
I have to keep the noise down.
All right.
24 years old and was living alone in his newly bought home in a rural Virginia area where he would frequently have his girlfriend Sarah stay over on the weekends. One Friday night, after going a whole day without speaking to her, he decided to call her and invite her over. She didn't answer, so he left a voicemail. It was odd for her to not respond to his calls or texts, so he was starting to get worried that maybe she was losing interest.
Maybe.
After calling repeatedly with no response, Ed heard one of the doors closing from downstairs. He breathed a sigh of relief, knowing that she had come over after all. Ed texted her saying, "Come upstairs." After a few seconds of tinks and thud sounds coming from downstairs, she finally started walking up the stairs. She was walking up really slowly, though, as if she were taking 2 steps per stair. Finally, Ed just called out her name in confusion, and the steps stopped. Then Ed's phone began to vibrate, and when he took it out of his pocket, the name on the caller ID was Sarah. He picked up, and immediately Sarah apologized for not being able to get back to him. But he interrupted her and asked her what she's doing on the stairs. There was a long silence, and then she finally said, "What?" Ed asked again. This time, Sarah informed him that she was still in her car on her way home from work. Ed locked the door, and immediately after, the doorknob started turning. All Ed could think to do was to yell, "Get out of here before I call the police." Whoever was on the stairs ran all the way back down and out the front door of the house. Ed looked out the window searching.
Okay, why was the door unlocked?
I have no idea.
Why did he unlock? Why was the door? Why? It easily got the guy to get in the house to begin with. God, this is plain stupid.
for whoever it was and saw the most disturbing thing he had ever seen. Across the road was a tall man wearing a dress shirt and ripped jean shorts, looking directly at him. And despite how far away he was, Ed could see a smile on the man's face before he turned and ran into the woods to never be seen again.
Was he Stewie?
Yeah. Anyways, that was all of it. That was all of the videos. Honestly, I want this guy to make more. He kind of made this animation kind of creepy in my opinion.
Yep. Because somehow, I don't know. What are your thoughts on like the animation so far? Like, what are your thoughts on the style of this animation?
The thoughts on the style of these animations, I gotta be honest, it's like, I like it being bad, because I like the bad animation, because in a way, for some reason, the bad animation in the channel kind of makes it creepy.
Huh.
Like, not gonna lie, it kind of just has a creepy vibe to it.
So, bad animation equals creepy.
In a way, yeah, like, I've seen a lot of creepy bad animation before, and that tries to be creepy, and yet that kind of, like, helps it. Like, you gotta make it, in a way, half good, but also half bad, and this made it perfectly equal. It made it perfect. It did honestly equally perfect. Even though the stories was kind of a little bit bad, because there was no explanation whatsoever, it was still creepy no matter what. Because, like, for example, the possessed mom, it doesn't show a reason why the mom went possessed, but that was good. The online dating one, wasn't one of my favorites, honestly. Home invasion. The home invasion one, the kid was like noticing that there was a hat. And I thought there was this guy that was in his room. He's like, "I'm gonna kill you." I was like, "Oh, that wasn't my hat. That was just a grumpy old man trying to kill me." Wait a second.
Well, I think one of my favorites would be, what are you doing?
Okay, yeah, that one also has to be my favorite too. The disturbing police experience. That one did not even have an explanation. It just said, okay, there's these cracked people in a house and they killed somebody because they won't sell payment to the drugs. So that's why they're in there. The high school prom night. It's just about this crazy old guy with an axe running down the guy. Simple. Not my favorite though. Uber driver saved my life. Scary story. I like that one, even though it had the same catfish one as the last one. It was still good because, like, an Uber driver, besides him being evil or bad, like, it's like an Uber driver story, but this time the Uber driver saved the main character. I like it. The Ouija board. Okay. It kind of had a bad plot, but had a great jump scare in the end, so it made me at least kind of like it. The scary hotel experience. The guy need to grow. He need to grow some pair of pants. He need to grow the God. He need to grow. There was the guy that stole his wallet. Why did he need to check the freaking closet? Sorry, hold on a second. Anyway, sorry, gotta be a little bit quiet now. Anyways,
it's fine.
So yeah, the guy needed to grow some pair of pants.
Yep.
Like, he needed to grow a pair of pants. Like, come on. Anyways,
Boy, what are you doing?
As for the "what are you doing," that one had to be my favorite. That was my favorite.
Because that one joke to make us laugh our asses off.
Yeah, in a way, it had a scary ambience music to it, but I can't help but laugh my A off, having, like, them with a different reaction besides them being scared. That's kind of like the Banana Splits movie done perfect. Adding silliness with creepy music in the back that made it funny than what the Banana Splits movie did. They made cartoon characters horrific. It was supposed to be funny because they bring out a different vibe as the music's creepy, but it didn't work. But that video did.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, the next one was the death one. The death one made no sense, in my opinion. It was just a kid having a seizure, and that's all.
Yep.
What was the other story? I think it was the other. What was the other one?
The other father.
The other father. I think it was. No. It was the Siri. It was the Siri one.
Ah.
Siri one, I don't care. I honestly can care less about Siri. And the last one has to be the crazy guy, the stairs one.
Mm-hmm.
That one was pretty good, I guess. I like how it showed the guy smiling creepily and running off to the bushes, showing his mysterious vibe. That was actually good.
Yep.
And yeah, that's all I got. This channel is underrated. Needs to be more appreciated. I hope he makes more videos. I can't wait to see more of his stories next. And lastly, what are you doing? I'm your host, signing off.
Later, folks.